Welcome to Abbas Gallery channel. We can say the same of today's Giulia, the first everyday car to be sold here by the Italian brand in almost a quarter century, and one heck of an impressive kickoff to the brand's US reintroduction. Those with a passing familiarity with Alfa might be skeptical of the Giulia's reliability and build quality key factors in the brand's retreat from our shores in 1995. While legions of other folks won't have the first clue that Alfa Romeo even exists. To the former group, we say this: we are not Consumer Reports, but neither of the two Giulias on hand for 10 BEST cars evaluation broke. To the latter group, we say, this Alfa Romeo is pretty kick-ass. Go drive one. Indeed, both the entry-level 280 HP Turbo 4 model and the Mega 505 HP Quadrifoglio versions of the Giulia impress in myriad ways, not the least of which is their contrarian execution. Too often, today's sports sedans ride heavy on overly firm suspensions and befuddle with seemingly dozens of configurable driving modes. Even worse, many of Alfa's competitors tune their sportiest modes with brutality, turning powertrains twitchy, erasing any semblance of compliance from the ride, and adding needless heft to the steering that does nothing for driving enjoyment. This is barely satisfying on a racetrack and dastardly on a commute. In contrast, the Giulia's moves are refreshingly lithe, its steering light and flickable and controlled via a steering wheel with a thin, easy-to-grip rim. The willing engines and communicative chassis pulse with similarly visceral sensations, and the ride is always friendly. The Giulia feels holistic, each major system operating in harmony with the others. And this is true no matter which of the blessedly few chassis settings are selected. The Alfa will play as hard as you want, the car reacting not to some computer's idea of fast but to yours, to the speed of your feet and hands. The Quadrifoglio model replaces the Giulia's turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 with a Ferrari-derived 505 HP twin-turbo V6 and simply turns the wick up on it all. Yet even in its race mode, the Quadrifoglio can be driven smoothly, rocketing forward on a wave of intoxicatingly exotic exhaust snorts. When the votes were tallied, the Giulia landed decisively on the 2018 10 BEST cars roster, its dynamic excellence and singular focus on satisfying the human behind the wheel providing ample mitigation for some underwhelming interior materials and a tight back seat. The Alfa hews to a philosophy that seems to have been abdicated by its competitors, and it reminds us why we so love the sports sedan segment that the brand helped create so long ago.